Bruh. 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 Hey, traders. Welcome to episode, I think 865 or 4 or something. It doesn't even matter anymore. Right, Lincoln Park or something. Okay, so what does matter is Bitcoin's price action today, where currently on the day, it's up $518, 5.34%, where there really wasn't much at all, any divergence. But there was a bullish pin bar, and oh boy, did that bullish pin bar manifest into something truly great. But if you look left, you can clearly see support resistance area. You know, the past couple hours, Bitcoin's definitely been respecting that, regarding it. But now with this new, this is power hour, right? The last 60 minutes of the day, last 60 minutes of the last 4-hour candle. So power hour, man. So we will see with Asia waking up soon. This is always an interesting time for crypto, like literally chronologically, like the time. Wow. You know, because like Americans are coming home from work, Asians are waking up, people in Europe are laying down in bed, getting ready to get some sleep. So let's see, what's going on with this? Why is this off like that? Sorry, I don't know why. I mean, me switching between log scale and stuff. Well, you know, you could have looked at this like a channel, a wedge, whatever. You've broken out of both, but if you drew it like a wedge, and this is the way I had it kind of before, then you kind of had this little false breakout, and then one more lower low before the eventual break to the upside. So it got us, but barely. Okay, let's go to the, you know, the better looking screen so we can really dig in. Okay. So, I mean, look, I did a static video today, you know, just because of what was happening, and really, what we wanted was on the daily close, we needed to close above, I don't know, was it 10,000? No, it was just, all we needed to do was close above 9,920, and we would be bullishly engulfing, but as you can see, clearly outpacing that idea. So resistance, but not really on the daily, only the 4-hour. That's what's going on. So in the channel, right, from the lowest point to highest point, 23% retrace before the reversal. My God, man, right? Isn't that not beautiful? That's overwhelming amounts of demand so far. If you get follow-through price action, you'll be making the highest high of the entire rally. Like, just any kind of follow-through price action. We're getting so close to the highest high, which were traders settled up 10,386 or so, close to 10,400. Great to see that in less than 1 hour, if all stays the same, we will have a bullish engulfing candle. That's tremendous, man. I know a lot of lines, but the Fibonacci is there for a reason. I just took it off to clean it up a little bit more. You got 10,450, which is, look left, to resistance, manufactured in 2019. That might very well be tested again. Again, if you get follow the price action. We got the golden cross on the daily. Last time that happened was April 23rd, 2019, and you know what happened after that.
Let's go and eat. Those cotton girls.
Trying to collect shares. Oh my God. So, Grub, man, thanks for the 420. Is that a joint contribution? Really, really appreciate it, man. Attacking me in the spaceship. That's okay, dude. You know why? Because I attack back. We got the Grub, man. Get destroyed. Clemson. Just kidding. Charlie Strong's coming for you. So is Georgia, I hear. 2021 opening in Charlotte. That's amazing. That's going to be such a good game, dude. So do we get this? Hold on. I had to turn off my space phone, of course, right? And now I have my space coffee. It's wonderful. All right, so that's like the Coinbase chart, the way, you know, if you just anchor from the top, you know, 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom, you never touched it either time, right? So that's why we, you know, technical analysis is inexact, right? It's not always perfect, and there are other ways to look at things, and that's why we have other charts, right? To where if you anchored from 1 and 2, once you got this, you can see we never had a close below it. Just reiterating the static video, I guess, right? But people want to know, so I get it. Some people didn't see it. All right. I don't know why this 10,192 is up. I don't think that's anything, right? Yeah. Maybe I just had this. Oh yeah, I just had it up because of the 4 hour. Sorry. Because it is truly an area of potential resistance. There was like a swing high that was discernible on the 4 hour, but just not the daily, so it's not as major. Okay, so somehow, some way inside of this wedge still channel, and if you pivot and rally and get all the price action, you know the target. The next target for what? This much larger pattern, much larger pattern, is 11,032. It's maybe the other way around where Bitcoin follows gold, but either way, I don't know Bitcoin's movement has anything to do with gold's or the stock market today, where, you know, the major indices kind of closed a little bit lower, not much. NASDAQ somehow closed barely in the green, but, you know, Apple had a lot to do with that, you know, I think Tim Cook came out saying that the coronavirus is really going to hurt their next quarter's earnings or profits. So, and I guess people took that as a chance to sell Apple, but other assets like Tesla pumping because I guess it's because Morgan Stanley analysts are now saying that well, they put a new price target on Tesla for 1,250. Give me a break, dude. I mean, if that's not crypto type gains. But yeah, that's like that's the degen area. I mean, that's just too much for me, dude. There are other things like Nvidia hitting 52-week highs. Been long in that for a long time. So I think that should continue to climb, assuming the macro holds up. Yeah, Walmart missed earnings. It didn't pump though. I thought it just didn't really move at all. Yeah, Walmart, like the first miss since like 2015 or something stupid. Hold on a sec, dude. I don't like that. No, dude. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Apple lost 45 billion. That'll happen, man. If you start, you know, getting that Eastern money, it gets put in jeopardy. You know, there's so many people over there, and it's such a large market that you can definitely take big hits. So, thanks coronavirus. But you know, maybe that's why gold pumped. Maybe that's why Bitcoin pumped. Okay, so we can look at gold if you want to. Great one, man. Fantastic. About freaking time. Been looking at this in log scale. Beautiful uptrend. You kind of started falling below that 25% trend line of the equidistant channel. I mean, well above the 20 and the 50, or sorry, the 250 moving averages. Great. And so I do think the next target is 1640, 1639.50. I mean, that's the next resistance. Look left, man. And it's not even really a big one. I mean, it's just there. It's like been regarded a couple times. The major overhead resistance, in my opinion, it's been this way. None of this has changed. 1800 roughly, right? Where traders settled up 3 times there over the course of a year or two. All right, so yeah, I think gold should eventually see 1640. If you break that, $1791 to $1,800. Gold in an uptrend, the inverse, or the complex slanted inverse head and shoulders pattern. You broke the neckline June 18th, 2019, and you were off. You ran to the next available resistance where there might be supply, and that was up here. Crapped around for a little while. You know, nice flag, right? Beautiful consolidation before running again to higher highs. You know, you could be in the midst of developing bearish divergence, but my God, man, you just started building positive momentum, so this could continue to climb on much higher prices, dude. So, gold looking wonderful. Silver, same thing, dude. I even posted in Patreon last Thursday. Silver looking like it's ready to run again, dude. Yeah, dude. Look, I mean, some of this work didn't save, excuse me, but You had a downsloping channel flag, whatever you want to call it. Boom, huge impulse today to the upside. Very, very good. Continuing to climb after just being decimated for a very, very long time. Very, very long-term downtrend. Ended with a higher low double bottom on the weekly. You had to be able to understand what accumulation is. Then we got another higher low. Wow, consecutive accumulation, huh? Composite man, marking its territory a little bit. Yeah, so silver's got a lot more resistance, I think, ahead of it than gold, where you're just at one. Like that's where you are right now. This peak from September 2017, and above that is 1874, and then above that, I mean, you can break that really looking around 20 bucks. So let's see how high silver can go, and certainly a bull trend right now with gold, with Bitcoin, with altcoins, a lot of them. Ethereum, my God, man. Ooh, thunderstorm? Nice. Dude, it's just been raining. I mean, it's like, this weather's insane, dude. Did y'all hear that? Turn on Skyrim Atmosphere. Start meditating. Okay, so here's Ethereum and log scale on the daily. As you know, look, this is what's insane about Ethereum. This run right now, from your lowest low to the highest high at the time. You know, we did this weekend. You sold off 22.7, 22.8% retrace. We're talking like you pretty much hit the 236, the shallowest retrace, before some sort of pin bar of some sort. Not really, but the engulfing hammer right here really was good. 2 wicks, rejection wicks like that's always normally good, especially in a bull trend. And now you're getting follow the price action, and you're near the highest high of the entire rally. You still have tons of positive momentum. Yes, you're overbought, 75, so still high risk areas, I think. But my God, couldn't even hit a 236, man. That's freaking wild. Sorry, a lot of lines, I get that. But, you know, that's on the way up and down. You have support resistance. Okay. What do you want? You break this one, you should, I mean, you've broken it again. So I think in time we could very well see $313. You break 313, 335, you break 335, 359 to 360. Not stopping, man. For no one. That's Ethereum, for Litecoin. See, this one pulled back and actually hit a 23% retrace. But what did it do with the 236? 1 rejection wick, 2, and now you're starting to engulf. Not making a higher high yet. Let's see what happens when you get follow through price action. I'll tell you this, dude. I mean, if this is really it, bullish convergence on the RSI, and then for real, dude, like, I don't know what you want, but that is hidden bullish divergence. If this is it, if that was the pivot point, hidden bullish divergence on the daily. This is what we talked about in the video, and this is what Bitcoin's doing too. Impending price action, continuation to the upside after already increasing in value too much, too fast. The lowest low to the highest high, 135% gains in 2 months. Strong chat. Very, very strong asset. You know, I mean, you hit the shallowest retrace, the uncommon area to reverse to the upside again. You never got down to the common retrace areas between $50 and $61.
Let me get 5 cents this year motor truck. Ha ha, I'm pumped for this year.
BJ doing thanks. What's up, Breeze, man? Thanks for the 3s. Man, too much moaning, dude. Yeah, VeChain doing things. Well, I mean, it did things, and then it re-hit, it back tested the pattern's breakout point, and it's now a run again, right? Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, forgive me. I've got some stuff that I want to show you on the 4 hour. It's like a dragon. It was like what my idea was on Bitcoin. And I think it was still the same. I think you still could have gone away. It's just that third lower low, not the second, that kind of got me on the weekend. But so this is, yeah, and it's not done yet, and it could still fail, but you're working on it. But like, so you have a down sloping resistance. All right, you sell off, you run up, you rally, and then you sell off again. You make a lower low. So
Bounty hunters. We don't need that scum.
So Julius, thank you, man. So like that's the dragon, where you have like the head, the neck, the foot, the hump, the second foot, and then the breakout point, which is, you know, the trend line from the top of the head to the hump, right? The top of the hump. That's the breakout point. So on a breakout, one can take entries, and eventually they should be taking profit at the 618. And if you want another target, the 786 suffices. So just a dragon, man. Bullish dragon. Second level of positive momentum. You know, it's been like 3 days since you'd seen it. Now you got some, and maybe maybe that will climb. You know, bullish conditions. You think it could. We're not in a bear trend right now. So yeah, V-Chain doing things and could continue on to do things. The dragon. What, other people are alive? Who cares, dude? I'm sure they're really talking about the TA, aren't they? Just kidding. Rain in space, I know that's very, very crazy, dude. So thanks so much for the nearly 1,000 people tuned in. Hold on, every stream I gotta do this because of Streamlabs. Oh, hey, you get bought out by Logitech, all of a sudden things become really stupid. Publicly traded company. That's crazy. It's so invasive. If Stream Element, I don't know. I'm gonna look into Stream Elements if there is a way to import like the alert box for Patreon to that, because if so, it would maybe render Twitch, or not Twitch, but Streamlabs kind of superfluous. So I may not have to use it anymore. Just got to figure that out. Okay. Wow, thanks for 234 likes, man. We've only been live 23 minutes. Y'all are amazing. Okay, so I'm sure people are curious about XRP. Take a gander. Well, first off, how about that channel we had plotted, how you hit the demand line again and had your bounce. The bounce was so resounding. Well, I mean, just look at this. You know, you 3 times, you run up, you hit the supply line of the huge pattern been in development since July of 2019. Once you hit that, you sold off to hit the demand line one more time. And from there, a very, very nice move up with Bitcoin. And now what? You're back outside. You've re-broken out. So you could have maybe considered this a premature breakout. But dang. If we get follow the price action, this could go right back up to 34 cents again. Oh, I can't see. Oh my God. Yeah, sorry. That's something I'll fix that right now. Thank you, Logan. Let me find this thing. Let me, I think I might have to go to my other screen real quick. Hold on. 2 seconds. And we'll go right back. Oh, there it is. Boom. All right, so it should work on all now. There we go. Thank you again. Because there's like, you know, in this setup, dude, it's very difficult for me to like deal with Discord chat. I can't see much. I have to have something else. If I had more monitors, it'd be good, but I'm really limited on just like, how do I even get more monitors up at this point? Like if you saw like my desk, you know, what is going on? Okay, so with XRP, it's not over, man. It was just a crazy move up and down with Bitcoin. Now it's rallying once more with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin remains strong and remains in an uptrend, then I think the altcoins can follow behind it. That's it. You had to pull back. Great. Bitcoin's still over 10,209. It's been over that really since I started the stream. where we were struggling pretty hard. I mean, what did we do? We got down to like 10,070 on this 4-hour candle. But I'm saying before 10,070, you were at 10,288. So a lot of volatility going on right now with not much left in the day. Talking 34 minutes. Okay, so 34 cents. If you can hold outside of this, you got to get above these areas of resistance. Remember the problem areas? Like, dude, this is not easy. This is not a joke spot. This is critical areas. So really getting above 31.4 cents is how you could break the higher prices fast, right? A lot of stuff going on. Okay. So I think you had like multiple assets that were kind of forming those dragons where it was like, you know, XABC. Like Monero was looking like it kind of on the 4-hour. I don't really look at this one part. Like, yeah, dude, it's just, it wasn't as clear. The low, you know, the hump, but you can see the geometrical breakout point hasn't really turned into much yet, but it could. Assuming Bitcoin holds up. We just have been looking out.
We don't need that scum.
We've been looking at XMR on the daily. Sorry, when I get noises now with my headphones on, it's harder for me to hear myself talk. It's crazy. I never have to deal with this problem on the other battle station. Dude, I hate this song. It's killing me, man. All these songs are killing me today. Give me a break. Okay, so Monero, just gorgeous. I mean, it's like pull it out of the TA textbook, where you had the falling wedge, and you've run up, you've hit the golden zone, you exceeded it actually, and there was this resistance that you actually never quite touched at 97.85. I think it just ran out of time because of Bitcoin got as high as 96.95. So right there, if this can recover, you'd think that's where you could rally to. You know, we get a sell-off, we attempt to rally, and that's where we might be able to get some bearish divergence or something like that. But man, this market's pretty strong. You want to talk about the strongest in this market right now? Tezos, dude. Just forget about it. We looked at this yesterday, and we discussed the bullish pin bar, and then just the wick. Look at the rejection wicks twice. It's like tweezer bottom. And now look at this engulfing candle where you're near 52-week highs, whatever kind of highs. I mean, yeah, I know it's probably maybe all-time highs or something too. People are saying the other chart isn't right. You know, the data doesn't make sense. Like, okay, whatever. So on this chart, it is all-time highs. Nearly $3.50. Beautiful. And it all started with a scuffed harmonic pattern that was here long before these moves up. Just been sitting here, dudes. Did you analyze it? Yeah, we analyzed it like 6 months ago. Not really. Where is...
Why does Superman hate trading Bitcoin after 7 p.m.? Because it's crypto night.
That's true. It's crypto night. Chat. Can we get some dads in the chat? Dad joke. Thank you, man. Wonderful, wonderful dad joke, Benji. And thank you for the threes. The Tron in the jar. Yeah, Link killing it. Actually, ICX has been pumping past hour and a half. It's up 11% again. I already talked about it. Golden Apple Gaming, you must be just coming in. 11,034 is the 618. So Link, yeah, I mean, it's up 6%. I mean, guess what? Bat's up more than that. Been looking at this one in log scale. I know a lot of lines, but guess what? You get a lot of lines when you're dealing with confluence, okay? Broke a confluence area, the 1414, 100%. Last confluence area. You break this. I mean, I know there's the 1618 at 533, but the major Fibonacci target, 664, 789, $10.09 is the golden mean ratio from this high to low. Divergence, what a joke.
We don't need that scum.
Obviously didn't play. I mean, it played out that much. That's what you get in bullish conditions. It just doesn't work as well. What's up, YesRF, man? Thanks for the sub on YouTube. Okay. So, I mean, you have to understand, like, just because, oh my God, it's too much, it's too cluttered. It's not too cluttered for me to read it because I understand anchor point high to low, confluence areas. Okay. You break 455, I think you'll see 664. There is, of course, 533, the golden mean ratio of this pattern itself, but the major target 664 if you break out above pretty much all-time highs, I guess, or 52-week highs for certain. Okay, link. Sorry, man. Dude, I don't like these contacts. They like just deteriorate too fast. I don't remember them making contacts so trashy, like so like bad. You know, they don't make them like they used to. That's real. Let's go to BAT, which has you know, had a real big pullback. You know, had a false breakout to close the week, which was kind of concerning. But, you know, from its low point to high point, actually made a common retrace, unlike Ethereum and Bitcoin and Litecoin. This one had a 50% pullback before the bullish pin bar was painted yesterday. Textbook bullish reversal Japanese candlestick right here. Bullish pin bar. Follow price action. Definitely been happening off that bullish reversal candle, but no higher than where traders set it up on the weekly back in November 2018, I believe. Let me go to the weekly. No. Yeah, that's right, that's right. So this is why I have this trend line here. This, you wouldn't even know it, that it exists. 29 cents if you look at the daily, 4 hour, 60 minute. But if you look at the weekly, very important trader settle up area where you've hit it today and pulled back some. So really would be awesome for BAT to break that. If you do break that, I think, I mean, we're talking candle close confirmation, so like a weekly close above this 29.1 cent area would be very good. And I think a BAT could eventually see the next target real fast, 32.6 cents on the weekly, if it can break that. So it's got its, you know, but good news is it's like trying to, you know, break the neckline of the potential double bottom. Can't say it's truly confirmed yet because it hasn't broken out. It's so close though, man. Remember the low, the higher low, but then the same low, but where traders set it up was higher than this low. So definitely.
How about averaging an all-in Tron for a few months swing trade? How about Zoom stock? Have you considered LASIK? It was life-changing. Look here, listen, clinking bear mugs.
Timbo, too many tickers, man. Thank you, dude, for the threes. I mean, I don't know about Tron, dude. You had your chance, right? Tron, come on. That was, the entry was pinged at everyone for patrons, like the 5th of January. That was lit. But, oh, I don't know about Algo, man. I don't ever look at Algo. Algorand. They misspelled land. Terrible. I don't even know what exchange to look at. I don't know what ticker. Oh my God. It just looks miserable. Like, oh my God. Like, why would I ever want to put my money in this? I don't know, dude. Like, hold on. Like, what the heck, man? I get it. Yeah, high or low. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you broke out. I get it, man. It's just like, dang, such a bad looking piece of crap. Right, it was kind of like range bound at a top and bottom. Yeah, it's starting to break out for real, this area, which is good. And I guess if you wanted to, if you put a gun to my head and it's like, hey man, you better Fibonacci this. Dude, I cannot catch a break with this music. I'm about to just turn it off. I don't want to listen to Celtic people playing bagpipes with my progressive house, okay? This should be banned. So just common retrace targets. Oh my God. Between 43 cents and 60 cents. That's the common retrace area. just from the obvious discernible swing high to the low, you've hit the 236 and you've just been unable to break it. You broke it up, thrusted through it, fell below it, and now you're above it again. Good. So that's the next target, 43 cents and 60 cents after that. Boom, that's it. Hold on, let me change this freaking music, man. Yeah, I'm about to put on freaking Grateful Dead in space, dude. I'll go to BTC. It's like after I do to US dollar, trigger me more. Thank you. Okay, so Bitcoin's still over 10,200. We've got, you know, about 45 minutes left. I'm not 45. My God, man, near 15 minutes till the daily close. Right? No, 20 minutes, dude. Good God. Can't get it together today. All right, let's go to EOS real quick on the daily and log, of course. Jeez. Look at that, dude. Look at that, man. You came down to $4.20, Elon's favorite support resistance area. And it could have been him, man. It could have been him. Where you rejected twice. Nice wicks, dude. Look at the rejection and now the engulfing candle that could be reversing it all. You broke a resistance. You never back tested it until now. You broke it. You're back testing, confirming that what was once resistance is now support. That's good. That's confirming the market. You could see higher prices. You never hit the first target. You never hit the second target of the trade setup. You should still be in on this. I mean, one could have taken profit, of course. But like, you know, one should still have something in this, right? To let it play out fully. Because 627, 628 is that measured move of the couple with Handelman or momentum shifting pattern with a bull flag on the tail end.
Bounty hunters. We don't need that scum.
What's up, Gilly? Thanks for the sub on YouTube. Glad to have you. Bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence. Yeah, it's like I don't think it's possible. I mean, there was just not enough time or enough retrace for anything to really get classic bullish divergence on a significant time scale. Not even the 4 hour, and that's where Bitcoin ran to the upside. It was just the bullish pin bar, man. So let's see EOS run to higher highs or at least test the top again, because this is the price action that you want for that to happen. It's favorable now. We could get a rally, the attempted rally. Look, man, I mean, dude, more hidden bullish divergence. Look, a low on price, a much higher low on price.
Bounty hunters. We don't need that scum.
Yes, with bounty hunters. What's up, Peter? Thanks for the sub. So you made a low on price, a much higher low on price with much higher levels of negative momentum. A low, a lower low. That's hidden bullish divergence. You didn't just get it on the MACD, you also got it on the RSI. So follow the price action could be coming. That's beautiful. This is exactly what you want to see on Bitcoin, on any asset that's in an uptrend where it's just impossible to make classic divergence because you're making higher lows.
Adding to winning is usually rare. Mitch, is there any circumstance where it is warranted?
Adding to a winning. Hold on. Adding to a winning position is usually an error. Any circumstance where it is warranted. Adding to a winning position, I mean, dude, if you're in a long-term uptrend and you get pullbacks, dollar cost averaging, there's nothing wrong with that. If you have, again, a long-term position versus a trading position, like, okay, you got like a trading plan, right, for your trading portfolio, right? You leave that separate from, like, you know, assets you like and you want to own long-term because you think there's a fundamental, you have like a fundamental belief in it. It's not because of a high or low or something like that. But I mean, like, based on the weekly monthly, you know, even long before anyone was here and we were down in the sixes and sevens on Bitcoin, the way the weekly monthly were setting up for much higher prices. So it's like, You can layer out some of your position, but you can add to your hold position, right? I mean, I never fully exited the trades I made on the way up on Bitcoin because of the weekly and the monthly, because the context was so bullish. Now, if that didn't exist, I treated it like, hey man, like it's just going to make a lower high and dump again to much lower lows, right? The weekly, monthly weren't looking good. So sometimes, if your significant time scales,
I was so disappointed when I sold that early. Got my position back and then some. Can we look at targets please? Providing BTC holds up, of course. Can't wait for episode 888. Get wrecked, King Logan, in the best sort of way. Clinking beer mugs, clinking beer mugs, clinking beer mugs.
What's up, Skyward? Thanks for the 420. You must just be getting in because we looked at VET already, but targets are. It depends, man. If you're talking about the daily, you kind of hit both of them already. But if you're talking about the 4 hour or the dragon, if it's to play out, which I don't know if it'll play out, I mean, this is how it's sized up as a pattern from the breakout point. First target's 7.5 tenths of a cent, 1 penny. And then second target, I think, would be let's just say 8 tenths of 1 cent. Targets for the dragon, shorter term. Let me make these only visible on the 4 hour because you can't even see anything like this on the daily. Shouldn't be visible. Too many lines. We're good? Should be good there. So we'll go with the daily. Oops. Yeah. So targets, I mean, being the same, really. Like, you said you got stopped out on this or something, I guess. So, I mean, like, if it held here and regarded this as support again, I mean, you'd think that eventually you'd come up to test 8 tenths of a penny, and you come back up to 8.5 tenths of a penny, and then if the bull trend continues, much higher prices, around 9 tenths of a penny, and then pretty much getting close to 1 cent. Oh, there goes my NOAA emergency alert. Can y'all hear that? Oh my god, man. Oh, it's going off my phone too now. A flash flood warning, of course. Man, it'd have been ear rape if my audio was on. No take, I don't. What are you talking about? EOS may go lower. I just told you, virtual. I don't understand, man. Am I like streaming to myself here? We just talked about EOS, dude. Yeah, display earnings like FYX. There you go, Kevin. Exactly. Yes, Cosmic Elf. It's for everyone. Just understand that I do get the monthly contributions in BAT sent through the Brave browser. Absolutely, you're all the unsung heroes, but there's just no way to know who you are. I can't give recognition besides the collective. Thank you so much. And you know, I do my best anytime. Like, it's even on my mind, I'll talk about it. So yes, thank you for that. Chat isn't that lagging, dude. BitMEX 10,300. Oh my god, dude. Who cares? Yeah, also, I mean, BitMEX scams people all the time, right? With the liquidation wicks. I don't know, dude. Thank you for the 1,070 people tuned in. If you're enjoying it, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Also, you know, let's do it. We haven't done this in like a year. Shout out to where you're from, right? If you want to represent home team, state your city or state or country, whatever you're most comfortable with. Okay, we'll see it, man. Let's see how global crypto is. Because I just haven't done that in a while. Be interesting to see. Okay. Okay, so let's look at old Tesla that we talked about earlier. Got upgraded, didn't it? Got upgraded to $1,250. Forget the oscillators for now. This parabolic run or parabola trend line shifted or created. It's like you were out of it. You never really broke out, did you? You just kind of ran out of time. And it's like as soon as you hit it, look at the gap up today. Another insane run up, and I mean, it could keep climbing, chat. Oh, Mark Taylor's from the moon. What's up, dude? Hey, this is Tesla. Tesla would love to join you in space, man. Beautiful out there. Or out here, sorry, because I'm in space. Holy crap. We got people from all over, dude. North Carolina, Utah, Melbourne. We got Belgium, Texas, Vermont, England. We got what is that, Oklahoma State fan? San Diego, Oregon, Colorado. It's almost like we got one person per state, one person per country. Good God. You got Ireland, Portugal, Connecticut, Minnesota, Virginia Beach, Florida, Vermont, Toronto, more Portugal, Sweden, Iowa. Good God, we got literally people in here from every state. I can name off the 50 states, and it's like at least one from each. Well, thanks for being here, everyone. It's been just a tremendous day, depending on what assets you're in. If you own gold and silver, you killed it today. You own Bitcoin, you've recovered, but you've killed it today, even though the past few days haven't been that favorable. And still got people coming out. We got more Denver, Long Island, New York, Pennsylvania. We got Georgia, Coruscant, of course, people in space. Birmingham, England, Pablo Crypto, excellent dude. Hold on a sec, man. I think this Tesla chart kind of warrants us going to hyperdrive, right? I think it's I did refine the scene, the battle scene. If you don't know about, I'm sure some of y'all, a lot of y'all do, but we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. I don't know how it's gonna go. Okay, so just be gentle on me. This is not easy doing this. All right. Stress signal in the crypto system. All right, so we're gonna check it out. All right, making the jump to hyperdrive. Hold on, that froze. Let me fix that. Two seconds. Okay, sweet. So yeah, we're just making our way to the star system, the distress signal. Some of y'all know what's gonna happen, but who knows, man? Let's go back to Bitcoin real quick. Just fell below 10,200. Bullish engulfing candle on the daily. Okay, it looks like we're coming up on that system now. So be on the lookout, chat. Be careful. Whoa. Oh, there it is. Enough. All right, chat. Look out. Of course, we're running into X-Wings. We got Millennium Falcons. We got, I think, TIE Fighters I saw. Yeah, Interceptor just attacked me. Oh, there's Star Destroyers, man. All right, so this is not... And, okay, look out. Oh, my God, look. Oh, my God. G7, get in here. I'm taking damage, man. Heal me, dude. Heal me. All right, fix the window before we die. Emergency, jump to hyperdrive. Let's go, chat. Get out of here. Bruh. Okay. Oops, sorry. Embarrassing. I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. It's not easy. It's a lot of moving parts. Okay. Oh my god, dude, we're checking Apple after hours, man. It's going up, it's going down, it's doing things. Yeah, it is. All right, so we're getting back to the Bitcoin system now. I think we can say it's safe, away from all that insanity. Oh boy, I'll tell you, getting too old for this. Not really. Not really at all, actually. Plus, I mean, come on, dude. It's like I got like diagnosed with the force. I mean, like, just look, man. It's like it's too easy. And watch, man. I mean, I've got like people talking to me, man. Get out of my head. Get out now, man. Okay. Everyone just relax, man. A lot of stuff going on. We're gonna be alright. We're gonna make it, chat. Wayne Batson, you're amazing, dude. How was that? Hit me up. Oh, nice. Nice. Got the sound clip I want. Thank you, Zachary. Download that. Put it on my soundboard. But it's like, today was this.
And then, just like that,
Bitcoin was back up at $10,000, chat. Let's go. Beautiful. Perfect, man. You gotta love it. All right, 2 seconds. All right, play audio. There it is. I will, eventually get a Forrest Gump thumbnail for that button onto Stream Deck, man. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. All, nearly 1,100 of you, while we watch Bitcoin make its daily close in 6 minutes. We've taken a pretty good trip through the cryptosphere on this stream already, and we can look at the best looking chart. I think would be linear scale anchoring the two swing lows. And let me show you to this down. Yeah, so this is the best looking interpretation of Bitcoin right now, where I think market participants are regarding this too. To where you had a demand line, you fell below it, but only intraday, and closed above it. Traders settled up inside of the channel, above the demand line, and then the following day, same type of stuff. It came back down to this 96.50, 95.50 area, which is a historical overhead resistance point. You tested it, and then you lift off, engulfing. So if any follow through price action, incredible news. You know why? This is why. A low on price, a higher low on price with much higher levels of negative momentum, and now the negative momentum is beginning to wane, giving us indication to believe that you would think that the hidden divergence is now maturing. We can now see it. It's becoming discernible. The negative momentum's waning. So you'd think follow through price. Sorry, I got throttled. Sometimes my OBS disconnects on this stream, on this computer sometimes. I don't know why. It's back. But anyway, just lost my train of thought too. Interrupting, disconnect. You'd think with the negative Momo waning, it would continue to wane with higher prices, follow through price action, to where eventually Bitcoin could hit 10,850, the top of the channel that has been so well respected. The supply line has been the most well respected all the way up, man. So moving target again, if follow through, depending on when you get there, between 10,800 and 11,000, which is, it. Second target of the huge falling wedge pattern of the breakout, man. Kangs. No, you're good. You're good. Forrest Gump coin. Yeah, let's go, dude. All in. Yeah, disconnect, connect. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself, Xander, man. So, If you enjoyed the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, sub. You know, one thing that I talked about, I don't know why, sometimes more doesn't say it, but, you know, you broke this, like, RSI trend line. You're still below it, but it's fine, man. It's really, like, look where you are. You're at 61. Any follow price action, man, means you're in bullish territory on the RSI, but not overbought. On the daily, the weekly, and the freaking monthly, man, all of them would be just barely above 60. The ingredients for that, you could see much higher prices. Just saying, man. And the hidden divergence on the MACD, forget about it, man. I mean, you could really say, let's see. Yeah, the low here to the lower low. Hidden divergence on the RSI as well. Come on, man. And you're getting that with some other altcoins too, like BAT. Oh, Ashton, I don't know, man, because probably not, because people doing stuff like that in crypto, you know, there's like no, it's all risk, no rewards, playing Wall Street bets in crypto. You lose it all, you probably just quit, right? I don't know, man. And who cares if there is anyway? It's a freaking AIDS, dude, that community. Yeah, does it not like just looks amazing on the 4 hour too? I mean, just springing. Never truly. I mean, I don't think you had one. You had one candle close below that yesterday, and then the bullish pin bar, man. Textbook bullish pin bar. Look at the fall, dude, on it. It's gorgeous. But I'll tell you, dude, it's like this. Trader settled up.
Bounty hunters. We don't need that scum.
Sub learning channel. Thanks for the sub. I guess we're the teaching channel here, Kings. So you got, you know, look at this price action you're getting right here at this area, and it's, you can plot here and also here. It's only visible, okay, only on the 4 hour. So just in between the zone of resistance. I think it's most important to close above the settle up area. It's bonus points getting above the wick. You just want to break both though, ideally. Oh, guess what, dude? Not even overbought on the friggin' 4 hour. You're at 62. You understand there's so much room to run to the upside based on significant time scales, and this isn't Moon Boy stuff. This is literally just reading charts, dude. Oh yeah, let's take a gander at the futures. Oh, no, we can't. Let's just wait a second because you got less than 1 minute until your daily candle close. Good stuff. Turn sound up. Oh, dude, I thought I know I'd turned it up, Wayne, dude, but it still wasn't enough. Turn it up like 25%. I'll turn it up a little bit more, but I just don't want it because I know the first time on something else, everything got drowned out by it, and for some reason I am unable to hear it even when I turn on the OBS amenity that allows you to monitor the source when it's playing. It doesn't do it. I just need to do it now before I forget, though. There it is, chat. Jesus chimes. A new day has begun. It's kind of nebulous, right? Is it a breakout or not, man? Well, you closed higher than the settle up area February 9th, but not above the wick. It's 2 seconds. Let me fix this real quick. It takes no time if I find it. Oh, it's not even on this one. Let me just real quick. So a lot of good stuff now on Bitcoin. Hidden bullish divergence seems almost confirmed now. Oh, I actually can't do it right now because I'd have to turn on the source, and you know we can't do that. So lose my freaking mind. Stop it, man. Okay, so if you really can break above this 10,200 area, which we didn't, I mean, you'd think we could go up to 10,367, which we didn't here. I think in time you'd hit that anyway. If you're talking about gap boys, oh my god, the gap boys. Futures chart. Where you did close the gap, but not literally, right? I mean, you closed the gap, but not where traders settled up here. This is how gap fills work. Settled up 10,500. I mean, that's the real fill, the gap fill. That hasn't occurred yet, so. So I'm gonna go to the daily for this. Oh, I'm on the daily, sorry, dude. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful breakouts. Kind of back test. Never filled a gap here. Never filled a gap where traders settled up here either. So, but really nice bounce on the futures. Look, what was once resistance has now been regarded as support. Confirmed. I would think the same thing happened here. 23% retrace and no lower. Low to high. Yep. 23%. Let's just say a 25% retrace before reversing. Now you want to see fall through price action to much higher highs. That's it. We have reversed at a fib node, but it's only the shallowest fib node. We still have yet to make a deep retrace on Bitcoin from this rally. Okay. Get a GBTC, which is the equity, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. It's beautiful. Been looking at this in log. Oh, and oh my god, dude. Same stuff, right? Look left. What was once resistance has now become support. Strong close, 1346. Yeah, there's manufacturer resistance over here, right? All around. I mean, definitely where you are now. But it's just, over here, there is none of that, right? It's like from here to here. So I think if you can really break 1350, very possible, 1570, break 1570, 1685, and so on and so forth. 20 bucks after that. All right. So great run so far. No gap fill. Get wrecked, gap boys. Okay, so altcoins so far, not much movement at all. I mean, most are down 1% or 0.5% now. That makes sense because Bitcoin is, back below 10,200, selling off some. That's okay, man. Asia is awake now. That's the continent that trades crypto the most. So we will see how they respond to a bullish engulfing candle painted by what seems to be the Westerners, right? I mean, this all happened when the stock market was open. Just like this candle here. The same time the S&P 500 was pumping, Bitcoin pumped too. Today, was watching equities pump, certain ones, like Nvidia. While it was pumping, Bitcoin was pumping at the same time. So, how will Asia respond to this? Will they go and actually back test 99.50 again? Since you did spring, will we get a back test of the spring before going higher? Or will we just not sell off much at all and then just run? Okay. Oh, go back to the other one. Bitstamp for this. It's too good looking. It's like Zoolander. It's like a Zoolander movie or something. Really, really good looking channel wedge or both. Beautiful. Trees. Oh, they haven't yet. Imagine waking up to a quarantine lockdown. Imagine waking up in outer space, dude. Oh, Morgan Free again. Hey. You hope Asia FOMOs? Who knows, man? But we do know the significance of what's occurred, right? You got a few coinciding variables. You got hidden bullish divergence on the MACD on the daily. It doesn't matter which peak you go from, which low. It doesn't matter because they're both higher lows and they both are lower levels of negative momentum than the higher low with higher levels of negative momentum. So it doesn't. So you can't even argue that there's hidden there certainly is. And any follow price action continue to lose that negative momentum and eventually get to positive again on higher prices. So things do look well for the crypto market with the candle that we've just received from the crypto lords. Okay. Sorry, contact bugging me, man. They suck, dude. Hey, Pop, I think XRP has the black lung. Yeah, dude, exactly. Who's winning the big game? State. Just remember this, dude, and I don't know if this is going to have anything to do with it, and it could inverse or whatever, and this is not something, I mean, this is just something, it's like food for thought, okay? It's not saying, hey, make a move on this, do something because of this, but, you know, the Chinese government said this yesterday, is infusing their markets with $389-ish billion. When they were having a huge slowdown in 2015, they infused about $1 trillion into their markets, and in 2008 during the global financial crisis they infused about $500 billion. So China is definitely infusing a crap load of money, a crap load of liquidity. So I want to know, will any of that play a role in crypto? It very well could, but I'm not saying it will. It's a stat that's real, and you just got to think about it, right? It's not something to make a move on, to say, oh yeah, dude, it's going up for sure. It's got to be like, they don't do this often. I mean, 3 times in 12 years, I think. Well, I don't really know what that's going to do. Orange juice, man. Get wrecked, Jordan. Well, it's your own fault, because it's not like I haven't said almost every single stream you need to join the Discord, because if you join the Discord, you'll never miss my live streams. You'll never be late, because as soon as I go live, we post at everyone in the Discord that has over 5,000 members, that's really active, that you should be in anyway, because you want to be a part of a community that is like-minded like you, right? That's why you join. So can someone please post or spam the Discord link? Thanks. I really just need to get my Nightbot set up so where I don't have to rely on anyone to post these links, because and I'm about to just be done with this whole turning off invites thing where we can only pass out new ones that expire in 24 hours, because I'm just getting tired of like having to do this thing over and over and over, and then it's like, well, you have to do it this way. You have to go through a process of inviting people so they can go through the community page. But it's like, okay, well, if that's the case, then continue spamming the right link throughout the stream consistently. So there's the link to the Discord. Don't violate the TOS or you will be banned instantly. So, what's up, Mr. Oban? What's up, Dookie Boots? Alright, Mobius, it's all good, dude. Thank you, dude. Thanks for watching. Infinite money printing. Everyone gets rich, Kappa. Well, everyone gets rich until they don't, right? So you don't want to. You want to be someone to sell when you're rich versus not selling and being the last one out the door. I mean, how many of y'all probably had unreal gains and then just never sold in the Great FOMO and then lost it all? So that's what I'm saying. I can be selective now. Yeah, I know. I'm just tired of like having to go through the process. Like, you know, I can't have a Discord link in my YouTube channel. So when new people watch my videos, static videos or something, they're always posting comments. My link is expired, and I'm always having to like post a manual one. And then a day later, they're like, it expired. I'm like, well, dang, man. I know, it's not like I'm not on at 6 every day, exactly, Bill. But again, people forget, they get busy, right? You know, I'm not priority in people's lives. We've got a lot of stuff going on. It's hoodie day every day. But not because we're becoming Sith Lords. It's nothing to do with that. It's just a coincidence, okay? My God, thanks for all the new members joining the Discord. Y'all amazing. Kings. Here it is. Discord link, chat. Good luck, Mrs. G. Good luck. I know I can. I know I can. Believe me, we used to have it like that all the time. But the thing is, what happens is, if you don't understand why we have it like that, is because we'll get loser scammers that'll come in and try to scam the entire community. So that's why. Trying to protect members. Wow, dude. Fadi, Suntory, Crypto EM. I mean, just many names. Thank you all. Welcome to the community. What are we at now, member-wise? 5,168 now. Dang, dude. Growing every day. Okay, so you could expect on the daily, if there's fall through with the bullish stuff that just happened, engulfing, hidden bullish divergence on the oscillators, one would think that if there's follow through, we would eventually see 10,369, and after that, eventually 10,838. It's a moving target, the supply line. If you held the demand line for real and you're showing bullish stuff in a bullish trend, then it could lead one to believe that maybe Bitcoin would go up to test the supply line again, right? Oh yeah, that's not crazy, dude. But yeah, you certainly do have some sort of resistance at like 10,450 or so that you got to break, that we couldn't break last time. But it's a different story now because we've, you know, there's not enough demand or there's too much supply. You sold off, you made a higher low, you engulfed, bullished up, and so now it's like time to test again to see, you know, if we can break it. Sorry, ready, steady. Follow through is very important. It's as important as the candle itself, right? People talk about like, oh, there was a breakout of some sort. That's great. That's not as important as follow through price action. People just don't think about it like that. They think, oh, if it failed, TA fails. It's like, that's not how it works, man. It's like a game of probabilities. But yeah, let the freaking word of the day or words of the day be follow through price action. Is just as important as a breakout, just as important as a pattern, just as important as anything else. Follow the price action. And thanks for the over 1,000 people still here. Holy crap, dude. 483 likes. We're so close to 500. We can do it, man. We can do it. Oh, wow. Z, no, I did not. He says, I mean, someone correct me or him if he's wrong, but he said, did you see the second highest volume on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange today ever at like 1 billion? I guess he's talking about for crypto or Bitcoin. Interesting. Yeah, the other thing is the Golden Cross, right? I mean, like, that's not really, you know, I mean, like, it just happened. Yes, very much so. It's amazing. But that's a lagging indicator. That's not a leading indicator like hidden bullish divergence and bullish engulfing candles. Those are leading indicators. So that's why I didn't even really say the Golden Cross right there. Because, yeah, that's wonderful. That adds to the argument of bullish insanity. Good. You got to have it. Prerequisite to long-term sustained uptrends. But it doesn't mean something, you know, it doesn't mean there's a probability you'd get follow the price action, like an engulfing or the divergence, right? You see what I'm saying? Vitalis asks, how do you get in if no one waits? If one waits for follow through, if no one waits for follow through price action, it just booms the upside. That's why there are low risk entries in trades before breakouts, and those are my favorite. Those are the ones that are the best because you don't have to worry about a breakout or anything like that. I wouldn't say Golden Cross confirms the bullish market because again, it's lagging. You could just as easily dump and it goes from golden to death cross in, you know, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. But again, it's a bullish sign, but it's not the end all be all. It's lagging. So Jake, man. Okay, so altcoins across the market really not doing much. ICX is kind of tearing it up 4% on the day, the new day. Like, it started 16 minutes ago. It's climbing even higher. I'm talking about wow. Not really sure how we would, if there's any kind of pattern or anything. Just trend lines? I mean, you think that something like that. But do we see a channel? Yeah, it kind of looks like a channel. Okay, forget the crazy buying climax stuff. Look when everything's settled down, you created a channel after. So the supply line, it seems on ICX, is coming up at 40.6 cents. That's where it could stall out and sell off again, or it could break it and then run up to try to test 45.7 cents, which I know is like some resistance looking left. Yep, overhead resistance. But look where we are, big deal. Clearly see the peaks here, more overhead resistance. It's not gonna be easy to break. But yeah, after this crazy run, correcting, very good. And so we can do, you know, we hit the 1272, light to Jesus, man, from the high to low, 1272, and he pulled back. You clearly pulled back there. All right, so let's target to the downside and see how deep you retraced before rallying. From the low to high, almost a 61.8% retrace. You just hit this support area. Yeah, right here. So you were in the golden zone though, right? That's like anywhere inside of it is where it could, you know, reverse. And yesterday was an engulfing candle. Love the wicks, right? The rejection wicks. Golden cross has already happened on February 7th, and so you're climbing again. I mean, it does look like some sort of flag of some sort, right? I mean, it looks like impulse up and a flag, and bullish consolidation no matter what you say, and it could break and attempt to rally. Okay. It's the only notable playa right now. I don't know, Maker's up almost 5% too. And it's getting a golden cross as well. And you can see this one kind of reminds me of BAT, where it had a harmonic pattern, a beautiful harmonic that developed, found a bottom, rallied, 50% retrace, dumped, double bottom. And again, I don't know what to tell you about the wick stuff. I mean, that's fraud pretty much, or fat finger, stupid stuff. It's one or the other. Welcome to crypto. It's Maker. Those are the notable earners right now. What's up, John? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Thanks, dude. Sorry. Yeah, log scale, you broke out, but you're back in now, if you were wondering. Jeez. Okay, man. So just hanging out, not really moving yet. You know, I mean, you know, in the new day, sometimes you get follow the price action, but more often than not, you don't, which is cool. Maker such low supply. Yeah, I mean, that I don't even. It's like a top 10 coin or something, though, right? That's why I have it on my watch. I'm like, what? This one? That's up there. Why is Maker on my? It used to be a higher market cap, I guess. Not anymore. Looking at it, so it's on my watch. It's 25. I don't know. It shouldn't be there probably anymore. Let's say that. Then there's BAT. BAT's 30. You know, so we look at that all the time. I can do some renditions to my just US dollar pair crypto watch list, because I don't really care too much about the lower market cap coins, but you know, there's opportunity there too. On this market, man, look out. All coins have like become viable to trade again. More liquidity is back in them. Codester we did at the beginning of the stream, or pretty early in the stream. This you can rewind. Just look for the thing that's straight up, not Tesla, but the other one. Just reading up a little bit. What's up, Psychedelic, Valentine, Infinity, Lovestone? Thanks, dude, for the infinite love. What's up, Renee? Good to see you. Sorry, I missed a lot of chat. My bad. Just scrolling up some. I don't get that opportunity. What's up, Coach K? Classified, hi. Brookalinos. Alright, I think we're good. Trader, nah, man. It's a lot more simple. I don't know. Just want to be happy. I love helping people. So my dream was, you know, I've always gotten a lot of fulfillment, you know, helping people, finding solutions to their problems. And that's what I did. I mean, I was in sales for like a decade. Did it very well, but realized I was making other people rich and not myself. Well, and at the same time, I had this huge passion and love for trading and technical analysis on the side. So I've been able to help.
Had to do some IRL stuff the last couple of days. Good to be back in the space. May the force be with us.
What's up, Jeff, dude? Thanks for the 420 contribution. Much love, dude. So, I don't know, man. Wouldn't say I'm content here with what I'm doing, but I freaking do love this a lot. You know, I love TA, but I've forgotten how much I love broadcasting until I started streaming again. Well, I never streamed, but I did like internships. You know, my uncle was like an OG meteorologist at the Weather Channel, so I went to the Weather Channel in Atlanta all the time in front of the green screen when I was a kid, so that had a big impact on my life. So I don't know, man. What I'm doing now is, I never in a million years would have thought it'd be something I'd be doing if you asked me 3 years ago, but it is. The universe takes you places in life that you don't expect, but take it and you run with it. You go back to the bigger ones. So yeah, I mean, it closed lower than you did on Valentine's Day, but Mother of God of Ethereum hasn't just made a resounding bounce, not even making a 23% retrace before that recovery. And any follow through price action on Bitcoin, you would think that Ethereum would follow through too. And I think eventually, if you can break this area that you failed at last time, if you can truly break it, next target's $311, $312. That's it. Golden Cross, obviously, February 16th, 2 days ago. Excellent. Join the Discord, spamming it in the chat. Join or be destroyed. You'll be pinged when I go live, so you'll never miss out because YouTube's notification system sucks. It's known. Exactly. Find something you love to do and never feel like a job. Yeah, man, this is my job. Like streaming and creating, I mean, not creating overlays, but just having a vision of things. I mean, like, and having someone who's better than me come up with my vision. I'm talking about just for graphics, but the charts, it's my vision, right? No, ADA, no, we didn't look at that. We can look at it real quick. It's whatever. So Cardano had its pullback, right? From your height to low point, 50% retrace, no higher, you sold off. And it does seem like if this was the recovery area, which we don't know yet, but you'd think with Bitcoin, if Bitcoin pivots and gets follow through price action, the big if, I think you had a minor amount of hidden bullish divergence on Cardano too, like we've seen with other altcoins. We made a low on price, a much higher low, with slightly lower levels of relative strength. Impending price action continuation to the upside. What's up, Daniel? Thanks, Worlds Unite. Jams, yeah, dude. Well, that's XRP, man. And that's like why. I mean, I think XRP should be the perfect textbook example of why you should never get married to an S coin, or really an asset for that matter. And if you do fall in love with an asset, make sure it's an industry leader. And it makes, oh my god, double Jesus chops. I'm gonna chat, oh my god. Hey, John A, man, thanks so much for the $15 Patreon pledge. Welcome. Understand that the $15 pledge, you do not get any of the amenities like the trade setups, the education. It's just, you know, you're supporting the team. So thank you, man. What, Leonard, man? That's good. Didn't HSIC get obliterated today, Leonard? Pretty sure it did, like after hours. So check that out. Yeah, you can trade alts, certainly. They're, oh man, I keep forgetting about it. It's like not muscle memory anymore. We just don't do it. But you want to see a couple, dude? Oh my god. Let's look at the best one. I mean, this one to me, opportunity. We're talking about XRP to BTC. Though I know it sucks on the US dollar compared to everything else, you just got to think, man, how deep of a retrace you had. It's almost like X, A, B, C, D stuff where you're on the last wave and the wave is ending based on sellers being exhausted, and the only thing happening now is higher lows. The composite man could be acquiring his longer term position. So you ran up to a major resistance. It was a trader settled up over here. Yeah, trader settled up November 10th, 2017 there, and that is where this asset was thwarted, sold off with Bitcoin and everything else. So, but as long as it makes a higher low, man, I'm telling you, could be very good for the long-term position where the neckline of the pattern is at like 3,800 sats. Then you'd have to face, you know, resistance at 4,000, I think, 49. But if you break that, smooth sailing up to 52.19 sats for the measure move of this huge potential double bottom pattern, higher low double bottom. It's like even Eve double bottom. Oh, and we'll see, man. It'll take time. It requires patience. This is the daily time scale. This is not a joke, you know. You had to break out of the downtrend, and now you're making higher lows. So up JXN. Thanks again, John, dude. Okay, man. Well, I guess good stream. Been a good one. Sorry. But there are others out there. Other Bitcoin pairs that you go dumpster diving for. Some look way better than others, certainly. But if all is the same with y'all, we've covered what we need to. Good looking channel. Very good looking channel. Lots of upside potential, Mr. Grubman. I'm not saying it's a viable coin to trade. I'm saying there's a low risk high reward opportunity at hand for XRP to BTC. That's what I'm saying. That you could hold it and it could take 5 months, but eventually you'd think it would see much higher prices from what's going on right now. Yeah, composite man doing things. Carl already looked at that, so. Chad, it's been a wonderful, wonderful stream. Thank you all for coming out. Thanks for the likes, love, support, the contributions, everything. I don't know, I'll be back sometime, but maybe when there's more hype, maybe Bitcoin gets followed the price action, I might be back tonight. I don't know, dude. You just never know. So that's why you need to be a part of the Discord so you get notified when I go live. You'll never miss my streams there. Dang it, dudes. What the? Sorry about that. What the? Sorry. Okay, chat, you get it. Bitcoin's done everything it needs to do. Now it just needs follow through price action, and we could be kings. We can see much higher prices. That's it. Follow through price action is the name of the game here. The stage has been set though for higher prices on Bitcoin with the hidden divergence, the bullish engulfing candle. It is now time to rise. Okay. I'll be back. So until next time, respect the TA.
then, just like that,
Bitcoin going to zero.